Well, well. Good evening, everyone. My name is Dr. Nabila Diep, and I am super delighted to welcome you all on day two of our challenge, Thrive Beyond. The balance between career and lifestyle. We want to achieve this balance beyond, between career and lifestyle, but not just that. We want to go much further than that, beyond that, into joy, into fulfillment, into all of those things that fulfill our heart and make our life really worth living. Are you in here? Good evening, everyone. Say hello. Say where are you from? We've done an amazing first day on last night. If you haven't watched it, just go down in the thread. It's still available on LinkedIn, so go in there and watch day one when you have time. For the time being, you are here and you are absolutely in the right place at the right time, because today we are going to discuss in day two. This is probably the most important day where we are going to go into the deep piece regarding this balance. So have you ever noticed, guys, how sometimes we get into a position that we wanted, only after a couple of months we feel kind of disheartened. There's something out of whack that doesn't feel right. Or we started a business and then only maybe 6 months in the business, we say it's not working, and then you go after the next shinier thing, and the next shinier thing, and the next shinier thing. Or are you in that relationship and you think everything is going all right, and then you are starting to kind of work harder and harder and struggle to make things happen, because you think it's your job as the woman in the family to make things happen. Only at one point you feel the relationship is squeaking, is struggling, is something is out of whack. And then when you finally decide to surrender, to let it go, and then everything falls in place. What happened? I'm not going to simplify it more than that, but we are talking about values. What is the importance of values in leading our life, in getting that absolutely amazing balance we want between career and lifestyle? This is a key. This is actually the matrix. This is the key piece in the entire balance we want between career and lifestyle. And tonight, I'm going to unpack this concept, and I'm going to help you really understand this piece of values and its importance in achieving this balance. Who is ready for this? Let me see, where are you guys and who is in here for this? Awesome. Ahmed Said is here and Suad is here. Let's go. So we are going. I want us to beat the record tonight. Who is in here to beat the records in commenting and in hitting the like or love button and in sending me love hearts and in everything? Let's beat the record for last night. Last night we almost hit 200 comments. I want you to beat the records tonight and hit more than 200 comments. So keep commenting, because in doing this, in paying it forward, in helping others better understand, in helping others better consolidate certain concepts in their mind, you are in fact helping yourself, because energy always comes to source. It comes back to source. Guys, this is the boomerang effect. You send it, it helps others, but at the same time, it comes back to you. So let's hit the record of 200 comments tonight. And notice, okay, so a couple of very, very quickly flash reminders and housekeeping stuff. Number one, if you are watching this for the first time, if you haven't watched yesterday, hashtag homework. Hashtag homework, because we are going to send you the homework that is so well done, that is so well prepared in such a way as to guide you through the process. So go in there and do hashtag homework. If you haven't received the homework last night, if you haven't been with us last night, then type up hashtag homework and we will make a point of adding you to the list and you will receive your homework. Only if you haven't received last night. If you have signed up last night, you are good to go. Okay? Give me yay, give me yes, give me we are ready. Amazing. Now, second thing, remember there is a prize. There is a prize, a signed copy of the one and only Bob Proctor, You Were Born Rich, and it's going to be signed by me, happily and graciously sent to your home with by yours truly, Nabila Diab. Okay, so thank you, Mohammed Ibrahim is here. Thank you, everyone. Janine is here. Let's go, let's go. Mary Faye is here. Samar Al Ghanem is here. Good evening, my friend. Ons is here. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Samar Ghanem, you weren't with us last night. So there you go. There you go. Hashtag homework. Hind Qasem. Hello. Hello, everyone. Right. Now let's get to business, straight to business tonight. Tonight we are talking about the importance of values in achieving this so much needed balance between career and lifestyle. Who does not want that place where, everything seems to be working out, everything seems to be rolling? It's not efforting, it's relaxing into believing that everything is going all right for me. It seems hard to believe, especially if one is so used to struggling. If someone is so used to struggling, it's gonna be, some kind of difficult to believe, really, really relaxing and everything is flowing and running in my life. Yes, why do I say this? Because I was in your shoes. I was in your shoes and I was struggling and I was making things happen and I was doing. I was up there, up and down, doing, all kinds of, because they told you, go study hard and life will be great. And I did not refrain. I did a BA, I did the first part of the MA, I did the second MA, I went for a PhD, leaving behind a little baby, with her dad, at the age of less than a year. I did everything only to end up in a 9 to 5 job that I felt, even though I loved teaching, I felt that there was something more. There was something bigger and better for me. And I had no clue how to get it. I realized I was living by other people's standards, by other people's values. When I started applying the technique I was telling you about, I applied the technique I was telling you about last night, which is a simple question: is it true? Is it true? When these beliefs, and tonight I'll ask you to do the same, when these values that you are running your life by, I want you to ask, is it true? Is this value really, really serving me, or is this value holding me back? And I'll give you an example, and I'll give you some examples, right? So the examples I gave at the beginning of the session, which is you go on vacation, and it could be that your husband spent a ton of money on this vacation, but you come back and you are feeling tired. It feels empty inside. Why is that? It feels empty. You're supposed to be, staying at the Ritz-Carlton or the Four Seasons, and you are, kind of temperate and so on. And then you come, and I had a lady tell me about this, and she says, we were in the Maldives, we were this, and we were this, and we came back. I have a little tan on my face and everything, but it wasn't. And I said, why is that? Tell me more. And I said, what kind of travel do you want? She says, for me, the true trip and value, it's the experience. It's living out there with the people out there in the trenches in these countries. She says, this luxury thing, I enjoy it, I love it, but it's not my thing. For me, it's about meeting people. For me, it's about really, having that meaty thing about cultures. She was a lady of, fine arts and, intellect. And I wanted, the experience, this experience of going from hotel to hotel is not speaking. It's great and good for the kids and the hubby, but not for me. So here we see there is a problem in values. The second example, when you start something, and sometimes we start things and we think it's what we want. We think, does it make sense? Does it make sense, everyone who is in here? Does it make sense? Let me give the second example, and it's going to make more sense. Sometimes we open a business, or we look for starting a project, or we go into a position, a higher up position, even though it may not be your first choice, but you say, people are doing this, this is what everyone is doing. And only when you move and you realize it's not fulfilling your heart's desire, and you say, what's going on in here? What's going on in here? And you realize you're actually doing things not out of your own values, but out of somebody else's values. It could be the circle of friends around. It could be the etiquette in the family. It could be, what everybody is doing. It looks good. Oh, everybody, wants to experience a CEO position. You know what? But I can tell you about CEOs who are not fulfilled. I can tell you loads of stories about people in positions they don't like, and they are higher ups, and the paycheck is amazing, but they are not happy. One of the ladies, she says, the paycheck is great, the position is amazing, but deep inside I feel like I'm betraying myself. And I said, why? And she says, because I'm in the pharmaceuticals and I'm not necessarily 100% in agreement with what is going on, with the way they are selling pills here and pills there, and pills for heart here, and pills and all kinds of so these are values. You see what I mean? These are values that are contradicting each other. And if we don't understand the relationship between what happens at the conscious level and what happens at the subconscious level, there's always going to be this, kind of brute force. It's one pulling, the other pulling down, the other pull. You see what I mean? Because consciously, intellectually, you want things, but subconsciously, there's something else in your heart. And tonight, I'm going to convince you that when you discover, and I encourage you, and I really encourage you to find out what are my values at a deep subconscious level, not as an intellectual level. So let's get started, guys. Do you have your homework? Do do you have your homework? Do you guys have your homework? Okay, I for one, I have my homework. Okay, see, so here I've got my homework in here. See, this is day 2, right? And question number 1. Question number 1, do you know your values? Give me some of the values you are leading your life by. Give me some values. Come on, hit the chat box. Some values. Throw in some words, some values that you think you are leading your life by. Okay? What are some of the values that you believe you are leading your life with? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. What are some values? Okay. Let's see. What are some of the values? Honesty. Honesty. Yeah. So the answers are coming. Good, 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 good. So, yeah. What else? First of all, let's while your answers are coming, guys, Mohammed Ibrahim, Uns, Janine, Marife, Samar, Suad, what are values? What is your understanding of values? What are values? Transparency, honesty. I love it. I love it. Consistency, baby steps, passion for what we do. I like it. Hind, qasam, integrity. Amazing integrity. Just a few days ago, I had a lady and she said, you know what? I don't think I'm going to stay in this job. And I say, why not? She says, I'd better find something else and very quickly. She says, you know, I am in this position, and if I want to stay in it, there are certain things I don't agree with that I will have to do as the CEO of the company, because CEO are supposed to do certain things and do certain, sales strategies or marketing strategies, and I'm not honest to God, I am not ready. I'm not ready for that. Amal Al Farsi, determination. I love it. I love it. Hello, my friend. Good evening. Honesty with yourself and with others. I love it. Samar Ghanem. Reputation. Nada. Reputation. Yes, you have good reputation and you live up to your reputation. I love it. I love it. Come on in. Come on in. Let's go. Let's go. So the values, these are our, hey, and the salams from Florida are here. Good evening, everyone. So values, these are beliefs, these are concepts that we believe, we lead our life with, and we guide, so to speak, our life with. So the values, these are like the guiding principles or the guiding blueprint for our life experience. Here we go. We hit the ground running. Positivity, reliability, loyalty, and commitment. I love it. Where do they come from? If you are following with me, I have the homework here. Can you see the homework? Can you see the homework? This is day 2 homework. And question number 2, where do values come from? Where did you collect your values? Where did you collect your values? Nada, for example, where does the value of reputation come from? Where did you collect it? Did you build it? Is this your own value or is this somebody else's value? Sahar Ghanem, you say honesty. How do you think you developed this value for honesty with yourself and with others? Right. How about experience? You believe that experience is a value. Um, where does this value come from? Serenity. I love it. Serenity and inner peace. Having that inner peace that is unshakable. I love it. Values and mindset go hand in hand. I love it. Beliefs, Summer says family, somebody is saying family, and I love it. Okay. It's very, very important that I explain 2 things about values that I want you to remember because they are so important. So Ad Wahid hit on one important thing. Values can come from our upbringing. They come from our upbringing, meaning most of the time we have no say in them. For example, if your family tells you you need to be honest, you need to be honest, you need to always think positively about people, you need so and so, you're going to grow up into believing that this is an essential value, and you are going to guide your life through that. So it could be it coming from the upbringing, or it could be something you gain from the environment, something from the environment. It comes from my success, I love it. It comes from to be a leader in my specialization, I love it. So values come from success. When you experiment success, then you say, I was working really hard, and I was committed, and I was disciplined. I was waking up every day half an hour before everybody is waking up, and I'm doing my mindset work, and it works. After 3 months, I started becoming disciplined. I started having my team becoming disciplined. I started seeing discipline everywhere, and I started really, really reaping the fruits of my discipline. You see what I mean? So there are certain things you develop. You develop out of experience. Something is going well, happening, and everything, you retain it. Something didn't work, you let it go. You let it go. Like the lady who, once she let go of the concept of there should be a family composed by the man and the woman. Once she let go of that concept, and she accepted a value that a family could be led by an amazing crack shot of a successful lady who single-handedly can lead it all, she brought peace and inner peace and serenity, and like a single goal to work towards in her family. She's taken away the confusion from the family. She's taken away the conflicting agenda. She's taken away the conflicting values. You see what I mean? So when the parents, when the husband and the wife have conflicting values, it leaves the kid in a state of confusion. So when you take away the confusion, there is clarity in the mind, and you can lead, and you can lead with confidence. Who wants to lead with confidence? Because to lead with confidence, you're gonna have to have a crystal clear idea about what are the values I want to lead my life with. What are the values I want to lead my life with? And mistakes are the biggest teacher. Hind says, exactly, it comes from my success, I love it. Continue putting your thoughts and your comments. I'm going very fast because there is a lot of content in tonight's session, and I want to walk you through all of that amazing content. Okay, let's get even deeper. Let's get even deeper, because I'm going to take examples to show you how values, when they are not in concordancy, when they are not reconciliated, they can result in confusion inside. They can result in you giving orders to your mind to do something, and then inside you don't want it to happen. So this results in conflicting messages, in double binding messages to yourself. You see what I mean? So now let's name a value that you swear by for career job. Put in there. Sometimes what we value is only identified by like-minded people. I love it. It's so true, and that's why it's very, very important that you choose, that you handpick your surrounding. Very important, because we are the average of the 5 people around us. You tell me the 5 people who are hanging around, you are spending most of your time with, I can tell you what kind of results you have in life. It's not very difficult to find. When you tell me who are you 5 people around you are hanging out with, I can tell you what kind of results you are having in life. It's not a secret. It's not a mystery that the most successful people hang out together, and the richest people hang out together, and they have their circles and clubs and so on. It's not by accident. Values are also principles we stand by. I love it. I love it. Give me your highest value for career or job. Let's go. Let's go. Your highest value for career and jobs. Let's start from there. What are, so you've given me some answers like integrity, honor, and so on and so forth. So we can move to the second. Give me your value concerning money. Money, 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 money. Let's go. What's your value? What are your values about money? When it comes to money, when it comes to finances, what's the first thing that you go by? I'm not seeing any answers. Let's go. Trust. Trust. Dalal, good evening. Good evening, Dalal. Dalal. Where are you guys? Okay. Okay, good, 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 good. Dalal Al Abdul Azim. Dalal Abdul Aziz. Abdul Azim. Progress. Okay, being selective in the way is the way to success. Okay, excellence. Awataf. I love it. Respect. Blessing. All right, one of the tools. I love it. Keep them coming. Money, 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 money. What's your highest value when it comes to money? Good evening. Hello, hello, my friend. Money. How we spend it. Money. Yeah, a value about money. Is having a ton of it important? Is having enough of it important? Is not having it an issue? Is not having it joy? Is like when you think about money, you say, money doesn't bring happiness. Money is not happiness. Do you believe money is happiness? Do you think money is a prerequisite to happiness? You see, all this fun stuff, all of these are values. All of these are values. How we prioritize on expenses, I believe. Increase my salary double. I love it. I love it. Yes, yes. That's a value because you believe you deserve it. You believe you don't have it yet. Have a freedom and independence. Yes, money is a freedom and independence. How about health? Health, health, health. It's in parallel with success and lifestyle, Samar tells us. I love it. Money is only a tool, but never brings happiness or satisfaction. Can it increase the satisfaction and happiness? Does money, when you are able to enjoy more and give your loved one more and give your community more and spend more people on philanthropy and so on, does it warm your heart? Does it really give you that adrenaline? Oh, I'm doing something awesome for for the world. How we get it and how to ensure that it is not temporary. I love it. So there is the idea of I have to make sure that it stays with me, that it is in there with me for life. Awesome. Yes, it increases. Okay, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. It increases. Yes, it can increase. Yes, 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 yes. Because if it doesn't, we are breaking the law of create or disintegrate. We are supposed to be all the time, kind of opening new doors, having more, giving more, because having it means you are giving more. Money can only increase what you are already. Guys, how about health? How about health? What is one value you have about health? What is one value you have about health? Health is energy, and energy helps get the money. Awesome. Awesome. Uh, yes, health, your asset, your best asset in life. Are you taking care of it? Are you taking care of it? Um, Money is definitely important. It helps us realize our dreams. I love it. Yes, it all depends on how we spend it and how we do not overspend. Yes, al-israf. Okay, health determines the quality of life. Okay, health is the most. Do you think that health has an effect on your lifestyle? Question. Layla Al-Hadi. Hello, help people. Gives you more confidence. Do you think that having good health has an impact on your lifestyle? It brings balance in your lifestyle. Money can lubricate your way to anything, including wealth. Including wealth. I love it. I love it. Health is the most valuable asset we have. I love, love, love it. Guys, money is freedom, making a difference. Money is freedom, making a difference. I love it. Yes, it has a direct effect, because why would we need money if we cannot spend it in the right way, on ways that makes us happy? Listen, guys, here's the thing. The best thing you have to retain about money, it's not the green paper that you can stash anywhere. Money brings feelings. You know, how does money make you feel when you spend it? You see what I mean? Imagine you have money and one of your loved ones, God forbid, needed a surgery, and you spend it on this loved one. How is it going to make you feel? Money in itself is not important. What you do with money is important. How it makes you feel. You see what I mean? Help will come back to you one day, because it is an investment. Think of it. Money without health is useless. I love it. Now, can you remember a time when you broke one of your values? How did you feel? I feel happy to help others. Nada says, yes, money brings power and pride when used correctly, in the right way, on the things that really, really make your heart, you feel helpful. Yes, 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 yes. Now let's think about the opposite thing. Now, when you break a value, let's say you have money, but you say, I'm not going to spend it on this thing. You break a value. You did not do it. How does it make you feel? Nermeen Hamouda, good evening. How does it make you feel? Let's take another example. Let's take another example of how do we feel when we break our values. Think of a situation when you broke a value, one of your values. How did that make you feel? Like you, for example, you are in a job and you are doing things, or it asks you to do things that you don't agree with. You know, I once had an accountant. I once had an amazing lady accountant. And at one point, after many, many years in the company, she was asked to do something that she did not agree with. You know, how would it depends on why we take such a decision. I mean, money. We have to spend more to make us and our family happy. Happiness. That's a feeling. That's something. That's an emotional load that you are paying your money for. Absolutely. Somebody saying guilty. When you break your values, you feel guilty. You feel frustrated. You feel frustrated. Good job, Amal Al Farsi. I quit the job. I will never do it. You quit the job. The lady accountant quit the job immediately. You know, you feel anxious because you are there is inside something that is in conflict. You feel there is a conflict. There's a conflict that is not, and you may, as much as you want, push it under the carpet. You want to say, yeah, I am going to do it because I want to live the lifestyle of my life, but that thing is going to haunt you. This is so good. Listen, there are, we come back, breaking a value surely brings a feeling of guilt. It brings a feeling of resentment against other people because they made you think so, or they asked you to do so, and so on and so forth. Um, so, are we in agreement that based on what we discussed in day one, that actually creating your own balance, creating your own balance between your career and your lifestyle is actually a personal decision. It's a personal decision. Can you please affirm in the chat box? Balance between career and lifestyle is a personal decision and a personal choice. Can you please affirm in the chat box? You know, balance between career and lifestyle is a personal decision and a personal choice. Yes, it is. Loss of values is the greatest loss of all. I love it. Why? Because we lose respect for ourselves, in fact. Right. So let's affirm. Let's affirm some of the values, some of the important things that we. So creating or achieving balance between our career and lifestyle is a personal choice and a personal decision. Zahur Al-Haq, hello, you're saying wonderful. Hind Qassam, agree. Okay, let's go. Let's affirm. If you agree to this, affirm it. Balance between career and lifestyle is a personal decision and a personal choice. Do you agree? Basically, you are the one who controls your life and you choose to balance it or not. Listen, what we are saying in here is that there is no magic chemistry. There is no magic equation that is ready made for Suad and for Dina. Good evening, Dina, and for Zahur, and for Hind, and for Marithe, and for everyone. It's a personal decision and a personal choice. This key is very, very, very important, guys. This is very, very important that you affirm this, that this balance, there is no ready-made model. There is no ready-made model. There is no ready-made percentages. Oh, I will need 20% of integrity and 10% of money and 20% of honesty. This is your own chemistry. And it's very important that you take like a conscious decision. You take a conscious decision and then you affirm it long enough for it to sit in your subconscious mind. And why is this important? Why is it important that you take dedicated time to define your values and then to take dedicated time to impress it on your subconscious mind so as the values become part of who you really, really are at a deep subconscious level? Why? Remember what we started the session with the examples of people who say, yeah, I want this business, and after a few months they shut it down. They say, I didn't mean it anyway. Or the person who goes on a trip, fancy trip or luxury trip, and then they come back and there is something empty inside. Or or they are in a relationship and they are struggling and it's squeaking and they want to make it happen because everybody has a family and everybody has a husband and so on and so forth. But actually, when you sometimes you in certain situations, I'm not saying this or in all cases, sometimes when you just let go of you set them free, you are going to achieve much, much more in life, and you are going to advance much, much, much more in life. Do you agree with that? That's when you decide, you take a dedicated decision. I'm going to do this. This is exactly how I want to live my life. This is exactly the balance I want in my life. And I'm going to live up to these standards and these values that I want in my life. When it comes from a deep subconscious level, you are done, my friend. You are done. You cracked the code of living life on your own terms. Who wants to live life on her own terms? On your own terms, exactly as you want it. That's life, and everything else is dying. You know, kind of, you know, making things happen here, making ends meet here, making it happen because society wants this, doing this because the family expects me to do this. Imagine a free space where you are putting your own chemistry and your own ingredients, and you are going to cook it and simmer it on your own terms. That's the peace, my friends. Living by your own values and bringing your own chemistry. So are you ready to a take a decision, make a decision, and take the necessary steps moving forward to live life exactly as you want it? It takes a decision. If you think you are in a place in your life where you need to reshuffle the cards, you say, you know what, I've been so far living according to somebody's values, to somebody's expectation of me, but I was forgetting about me. And Bill Gove says, if I want to be free, I've got to be me. Not the me my husband thinks I should be. Not the me my kids think I should be. Not the me my family think I should be. If I want to be free, I've got to be me. But first, I need to know who me is, right? So to live life to the fullest, we're going to have to go on a journey of self-discovery. We're going to need to figure out, these values that I'm living by right now, are they mine? Have I taken a decision to have them? Or have they been passed on to me by somebody else? Are these my own values? Do I want to live what's left of my life, the second half of my life, by the values of somebody else? Or are you going to say, call it a timeout? Say, no, wait a minute. What do I want? What do I want? And I want you to take an honest opinion and an honest look at your life and say, am I leading my life according to what I want? Because it's only when you are going after what you want that you are going to crack the greatest space of serenity and joy and heavenly balance in all aspects of life. We can't be half in, half out. We can't be wishy-washy about this. We can't be reconciliating, oh, I can do this, then I can do this, then I have to. This is life. This is your life, and you've got to take a decision regarding that. And you know what? If somebody has taken a decision in your life so far and you've been living according to somebody else's life, there's always a space. And if there is one day left, I'm going to live it by my own values and by my own standards. I so much enjoyed. Thank you so much. I so much enjoyed this second day of challenge, thrive. balance between how to achieve balance between career and lifestyle. And guess what? You, my friend, you can do it. You can do it no matter where you are in life right now. You could be beaten, you could be right now beaten to the ground by life, by circumstances and conditions, but you can do it. You can rise up again and decide, I'm going to live my life according to my own standards, my own values, my own terms, my own, you know mind. That's living. Everything else is dying. I so much enjoyed uh, the rest. I say everything is dying, please forgive me, but it's about existing. There's life and there is existing, just getting by, moving, by the sideline of life. Now, if this is you, if you want a deeper exploration into your values, because I barely scratched the surface of values, there's a lot of work on values, so as you can decipher them, you can unpack them, you can crack them, what are the values deep in a conscious level. Because the ones you named, these are values that you can think of. We want to crack the values that are at deep subconscious level, and sometimes they are silent and they do not manifest themselves. So if you're interested in knowing a little bit more about this, and dig deep into why is it, you say, how do I know if my values are working for me or against me? Well, look at your results. The results never lie. Results always tell a story. They tell the whole story of whether you are living life on your own terms, or if that is you and want a chance to be in a meeting with me, in a free call with me, then hashtag call and we will make a point. I'm opening a couple of openings for free calls depending on my calendar, and I will help you get a roadmap for how to put things back on track using the right values, so as you get the career you want, the lifestyle you want, and everything else. We work in a holistic way. We tackle the five vital areas in life, which are career, business, your money, your lifestyle, your health, and your relationships. How awesome is that? Hashtag call. Type up hashtag call in the chat box if you are interested to book a call with me, and in that time I'll help you crack the code of values and live life exactly on your own terms. Have a great evening, everyone. Bye bye, and I'll see you on day 3. In day 3, I'm going to share with you the step-by-step process that I use, that all my students are using to live on their own terms. It's a step-by-step process. It's not something we study from books and then I'm going to teach you. No, this is real, this is tested and proven, and I'm going to share it with you tomorrow. 3 steps when applied, they can bring back all that fun stuff and living by values in your life. Have a great evening, everyone. Thank you so much for showing up, and I'll see you tomorrow, same time, same place, 8 p.m. KSA, on LinkedIn Live, on Facebook Live, on YouTube Live. Have a great evening. Bye bye. Ma salama.